Welcome back, lads and lassies, to the Damon Vlog. Today's topic at hand, the third wheel, from a personal perspective. Ever felt left out of the group when your friends say, "Come along, it'll be fun," and you just sit there seeing them cuddled up against each other, smooching and kissing, and you feel, man, I really wish I could have that in my life. Well, let me tell you something. Someday, it'll happen. When it'll happen, hard to say. But sometimes it's harder than others. Me personally, I have a very, very large repertoire of being the third wheel. It's not fun. It can be depressive. It can make you feel very out of the loop. But all in all, just remember, there's always somebody out there who's a third wheel too. Your best friend, for all you know. Just think back. Maybe you were in a relationship one time, and your best friend was the third wheel. Not a fun experience for them either. So the tables have turned. And you don't really think about that anymore, but you realize, hey, they're in a relationship, and I'm not. This isn't fair. As a matter of fact, it is fair. I'd like to give you a 5-little word called karma. The more you make fun of people for being the third wheel, like, you'll never get anywhere in life, this, and you'll never find a girlfriend, that, when you've had a great relationship going for you, and then it all falls apart. Guess what? Karma just bit you in the bum. I've been there. I've done that. It's not fun. I have to say, the most regrettable thing about being the third wheel is always thinking to yourself, yeah, sure, I'll come along, it'll be different this time. Or they'll tell you it'll be different, and you're like, okay, why not? And each time it just makes you feel less and less and less and less part of the group. But you're not. You could be the part of the group that keeps it together. Sorry about that. My apologies. But anyways, being a third wheel is never easy. Everybody's a third wheel sometime or multiple times in their life. Love, be it a fickle woman, or a fickle man in my case. I go about, and I can I try to be really nice. And you want to know the top 3 responses I get from people? You seem to be a little too nice for your own good. Most common one I get. One that's not as common but still occurs is, you're a weirdo. And of course, the one that I always laugh at is, you're just gonna be a stalker to me one day. And here's the way I look at it. That's not funny. And that's when I realize, maybe those kind of people aren't really for me, even if I find an interest in them. Because, in a way, they're kind of two-faced. Speaking of two-face, one of the best, on a separate topic, in my opinion, one of the best Batman villains of all time. Are you trying to start something with me? I don't think so. But anyways, back to the main part, being a third wheel. Two-Face isn't, and using him as an example, Two-Face, he's in love with himself. He's in a single shake relationship. But his milkshake don't bring the boys to the yard, now do they? No. All they do is bring Batman to beat him the crap up. And Batman's the third wheel of that relationship. Not fun. But that's a good example in a comical sort of view. Well, comics sort of view. But in a real life perspective, you can learn a lot from those kind of things. Me, I've learned a lot. Don't come off as trying to fit in. I've done that. Doesn't work. I've had people tell me, dude, you need to lighten up. Be more polite. I do that. I get shunned. I act like a douche. I get shunned. I act like myself. I get shunned. Nobody seems to like the common guy anymore. The one that fits in anywhere. They stick out like a gardener without a green thumb. You can tell they don't have it. And I know some people who are currently third wheels themselves. And if you're a third wheel, trust me, I understand. Just no matter how depressed or how sad or upset you feel, or God forbid you want to kill yourself, please don't. There's always going to be somebody out there for you. It may be a while, but always believe they're out there. Always don't necessarily search for them, but keep an open mind and a steeled heart. Don't keep it cold as ice, or you'll never ever gonna find anyone. You're never gonna make friends that way. With an open mind, you're always able to think, maybe this might go somewhere for me. Maybe we can become friends and eventually take it that one step further. And never, ever get in a relationship with a coworker. It'll just end badly on all levels. You'll start hating each other at work, start hating each other at home. It's not a good way to go. If you're gonna get in a relationship with someone at work, make sure you keep it professional. And from a worker's point of view, I understand that. I tried that once. It didn't end well. Not at all. Do I regret myself for it? Do I feel guilty for it? Yeah, on both accounts. Have I forgiven myself? Yes. Because you can't forgive others without forgiving yourself first. Moral of this discussion: if all seems lost, don't give up hope. There's always someone out there. And yes, and I do believe some people are destined to be, quote unquote, forever alone. As the meme goes. Poor Pepe. But, those people tend to have companions in some form or fashion, whether it be a really good friend that helps keep them level-headed and jovial, or they have a pet cat, or maybe 15. Crazy cat people. That's not funny. Or they have a dog or two, maybe some fish. Things that keep them feeling like they're part of something. And that's what the hardest part about being a third wheel is not feeling like you're a part of it. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave this vlog go for now. And if you felt informed by this, and for all you third wheels out there, just remember, you'll find that wheel to make you a second. You may be a third wheel now, but you won't be a trike forever. Eventually you're gonna be a bicycle. God, that's a horrible reference. I'm sorry. Okay, no, I'm not sorry at all. But if you felt informed and liked this video, make sure you hit that like button below. Yep, that's right. Right below. And I will see you next time. Till then, deuces.